Hello, fashion enthusiasts. You're welcome to TF Design. I'm TIA, and today we're going to be talking on how to take accurate body measurement for ladies. So we are starting off with the horizontal measurement, and the first measurement you're going to be taking is your chest line measurement. Now this is from one shoulder to the other shoulder, okay? So from one shoulder blade to the other shoulder blade on your front just before your bust. After taking this measurement, you are going to record that. The next is your bust circumference, and ensure your measuring tape is on the fuller part of your bust and the back is not sloping downward. I'm working with a mannequin, so it's really slippery, so don't mind my my measurement, but while working with a human, ensure it's stable, it's more stable, it's more stable. Now the next measurement here I'm going to be taking is the under bust circumference. So this is round the under bust, which is immediately after the bust, and ensure you always put one hand in your measuring tape for ease whenever you're taking your body measurement. Now the next is your waist, and this is the part that goes inward on your side body. So you're going to find that part and just put in going with your measuring tape to take the measurement. Then we also have the low waist. This is for your skirt and pants, and it's important to take this measurement on your client too. So after taking this round measurement, the next measurement we're going to be taking is your hip round. From your half length, which is your waist measurement, your real waist measurement, to your hip round should be around 8 to 9 inches on standard. I have to remove my mannequin hand here for ease. So now on your hip round, you just go to the fullest part of your hip. You are going to be taking the fullest part of your hip, that is from your mid waist, which is your half length, to that hip round. The length, you're going to be getting your fullest part of your hip. Now after taking that measurement, that is going to be your hip circumference or your hip round. The next one is your thigh measurement. Now if you want to take this measurement, please, for pants and the rest, it's advisable you take this measurement while sitting. I'm using a mannequin, that's why I can't show you this. You're going to take this measurement while sitting. This is really slippery, fam, so slippery. So ensure you take this measurement while sitting for your client, or if you're taking it for yourself, ensure you take it while sitting to be very accurate. Now after taking the thigh measurement, you are going to be going over to the nails to also take your nails measurement. Remember, we're talking on how to take full body measurement. So as you can see, your nail measurement, just go over there just like your thigh to take your nail measurement. It depends on the projects like this. Now if you are sewing maybe a mermaid, you want to know where your nail will stop, not really at your nail. So after that, the next measurement you want to take is your ankle measurement, which is the same way as your thigh and your nail measurement, the same way you took it. So after that, I'm just going here over to the vertical measurement from your shoulder nape to your nipple. This is what we call shoulder to nipple, then shoulder to under bust. Please watch the way I'm placing my measuring tape. This is what can make your princess bustier or what have you. Then to your under bust, then to your waist, then shoulder to nipple, shoulder to under bust, as you can see, then shoulder to your half length, which is your real waist, then shoulder to your low waist, that is if you are taking for your skirt or your pants waist. Then after that, you are going to go from that same shoulder to your hip. If you are sewing a gown, shoulder to your hip. Okay, now I'm just going over to the back to show you. Then we have your shoulder length, which is from one shoulder blade to the other shoulder blade. You need to take this measurement accurately for ease whenever you want to wear your clothes. If it's not correct, then whatever you are drafting on your pattern paper most likely would not be correct. So after that, we have the back length. The front waist length and the back waist length is not the same due to the presence of the bust in front, so you have to take the back waist length also. Now, after doing that, I'm just going over here to show you the sleeve length and the sleeve round measurement. So it depends on what you want for your sleeve length. Just make sure you are starting from your shoulder blade down to your half length, then to your elbow, and lastly to your wrist. I'm sorry, that was out. I never knew it wasn't covered. Then we have your bicep, which is your fullest part, then your elbow round, and lastly your wrist round. These are the basic measurements you need to take for your sleeve. And after doing that, an important one is your bust span. This is from one nipple to the other nipple. This is what form your darts. This is what will make you know where to place your darts. This is so important, fam. Ensure you always take this measurement for your clients. Although there's a way to go about some of this even without taking them. So after that, the last measurement I think here is the crotch measurement, and there's a way to take this crotch. You should take it when sitting, but I'll not be talking about that properly here. When we get to how to draft trousers, we are going to learn more about that. I hope you've learned something. Do well to drop a comment in the comment section, and thank you for watching. Always do subscribe, and see you in my next video.